Abby Markey. I am the girls age group coordinator for the 2009s, 10s, 11s, and 12s. I've been with Indiana ODP, now going on my third year. I played at Ball State, I played semi-pro, and have been coaching in Indiana for the last 15 years. For me, I look at this not just as an opportunity to coach a player on the field, but to me, my goal with every player that I coach is to have a lifelong relationship with them. I feel very fortunate and blessed that a couple of my previous players have joined us on the Indiana ODP staff, whether it's full-time staff or coaches in training, which has been really cool to see the evolution of coach and player to now coach and coaching colleague or mentor and friend. And I love that our relationships are growing beyond the soccer field, and hopefully, they're learning something from me, not just about becoming a better soccer player, but lessons in life off the field. And then I'm also learning from them. And that's what I think is the great value in sport and soccer in general. There's so many life lessons that you learn from being with your teammates on and off the field, and these shared experiences that you have that end up lasting a lifetime. What's been really cool about my life in soccer and where it's taken me, I met my husband playing soccer, and now we have 4 little ones, ages 7, 6, 3, and 2, and they're all involved in soccer. And my 2 oldest are girls, and they're playing travel and rec. And I love that I've gone from a player to a coach to now a parent, and hoping that my children will get to experience the same type of life lessons that I learned, and soccer will have that impact in their life. But I really care about my daughters being able to see strong, confident female leaders and have female coaches as they continue to play soccer in the future.
Hi, my name's Whitney Hornsby, and I'm an assistant to all age groups. I work with the 11s and 12s, the 09s and 10s, the 06, 07, 08s, and then yesterday I spent the entire day with the boys age groups as well. So the importance of having female coaches for female soccer players, I think it's going to be different for each player, but the role of a female coach cannot be understated. For me, I think I spent a lot of my soccer experience being coached by men. It was more typical of that time when I was growing up. I did have more female coaches in college, and I think their role, they were only assistant coaches. I never played for collegiately, I never played for a female head coach. So in the assistant role was more common when I was playing. But I think in that role, understanding that females often need reassurance, confidence. We want to do right all the time, and when we're not, we often are hard on ourselves. So I think oftentimes a female can come in and say, you've got this. Be confident in your abilities, be strong, be fierce, know your own strength, and get back out there. I think those are important things that females could maybe come in and interject at the right time when a male may not be thinking about that same aspect.
My name is Kelly Freeland. I coach the goalkeepers here at ODP, and I have been coaching here for this is my 5th year coaching here. I played soccer growing up, and as I've kind of graduated or retired, if you will, I started getting into the coaching game, and I've really just enjoyed being able to coach girls and get to know the girls and relate to them, and kind of educate them on experiences that I've had and get to relate with them. So that's kind of what I have enjoyed about coaching girls here at ODP.
My name's Ashton Balch. I work with the age groups of 09, 2010, 2011, and 2012 girls for Indiana ODP. I think for anybody that's wondering about, should I coach, and especially if you're a female, I think the thing is just think about the possibilities that you could have had, or the connection that you could have had with a female coach growing up. And if you didn't get that opportunity, you can be that opportunity for somebody else.
What I like about ODP female coaches is that they communicate and give you all the feedback that you need.
They always explain stuff to where you understand it.
They give it in a better perspective. If you did something wrong, they'll make sure you know what to do next time.
They're very understanding and kind.
What I like about female ODP coaches is that they specifically give you tips about what you want to work about.
They always explain what you did wrong in a nice way.
They help you understand what you did wrong.
They speak more clearly and then you'll understand them more.
They're very understanding and help you with your troubles.
One of my dreams is to play after high school at a very good college program, and ODP gives me the opportunities to be seen by high-level college coaches.
What I like about Indiana ODP is the high-level soccer, the coaches, and the good community.
Hi, my name is Brooklyn and this is my dad. He's my coach for club soccer, and I love having female coaches for Indiana ODP because it gives me a different perspective than when my dad coaches me.
The most important thing for me with the Indiana ODP program is my daughter being around female coaches, good influences that can teach her the game. I like the competition it brings, and for us it was very important to put our daughter in a new environment where she had to stand out for herself. I think Indiana ODP has done a great job of bringing female role models in that are good role models and can teach the girls important aspects of the game that maybe a male coach doesn't see because they haven't experienced it firsthand.
I think the role and impact of having a female coach is very positive in a self-confidence aspect. I think often female coaches can relate better to female athletes because they are female and they understand a lot of the emotions and physicality that comes from the female aspect of being an athlete. So I think with having the female coaching at ODP, it has been a complete game changer for my daughter, who comes from a male-led soccer club. I think my direct message to the female coaches of ODP is thanks for all that you do, and please keep it up. The positivity is fantastic and it carries over into play and confidence and skill building.
Being a coach at Indiana ODP has been such a blessing in my life. When I come out here, I feel so much support from my colleagues at Indiana Soccer and Indiana ODP, from Todd Sheely, my boss, to Steve Franklin, who helps run the education at Indiana Soccer. It's about investing in the players and helping them accomplish their individual goals, but also investing in the coaches and helping us to get better and accomplish our goals too. I just have found this to be such a great learning environment and a supportive environment for me, and I just love it. I love the women that I work with. The guys are great too. Again, we're growing our female coaching staff, but when I come out here, I just feel like we're all invested in helping these girls succeed on and off the field.
One of the things we want to do in Indiana ODP is we want to be an inclusive group that comes with players, our administrative staff, as well as our coaching staff. It's important for me that we find quality coaches, and a lot of times there are not enough female coaches in our state. So if we can promote within through a coach and training program, through giving coaches opportunities, I think that's a win not only for Indiana ODP, but for the state as well.
When we look at diversity and inclusion in today's society, we're trying to find ways, and when I say we, Indiana Soccer and Indiana Soccer ODP, to increase the numbers that we have of female coaches at all levels. And that includes ODP, because it's vitally important, I feel, that young girls that are just getting into the game at the grassroots level, as well as those that are really trying to hone their skill and get into the collegiate ranks and maybe even eventually play professionally, that they have female role models that they can count on. The other reason I really see it is when we look at Indiana Soccer and our athletes, and I even look at our Hall of Fame, some of our greatest athletes in the Hall of Fame are female players. The Lori Lindsays, the Lauren Hollidays, the Nell Fettigs, the Angela Berrys, or Angela Berry White. These players were forerunners. They were visionaries. They were people that got involved in the high school game and then into the club and succeeded at very high levels, although they had some barriers that they had to face. Angela White was the first soccer player at Indiana camp history that was a female, yet she had to play with all the boys. And now when we look at even Grand Park, when Indy 11 comes in with their women's program, you're seeing in many cases, a packed house, a supporters group that supports and is inclusive, whether it's supporting the Indy 11 men or the Indy 11 women. And that's our goal. Our goal is to find women that have the desire and the passion to continue in the game and teach the younger ones the lessons that they've learned, but then also be able to find a pathway for them to get there. And that is through coaching education, and that is through hopefully DOCs in this state that will give them opportunity.
Hi, I'm Joy Carter. I am the Olympic Development Program Administrator for Indiana Soccer, and I have seen the female coaches come out in force, and we're now at 38% female coaches. To become a female coach, or to become a coach at all, I would strongly suggest just getting some coaching education. If you are a female that loves working with kids, whether it be on the soccer field, in the classroom, we are happy to have you come and observe us and learn more about our program. We have applications on our Olympic Development Program staff page on our website, which is www.soccerindiana.org. And we'd be happy to talk with you about becoming a coach for our program. So when I started as the administrator 16 years ago, I was the lone female. So I'm really, really happy that we have been able to bring in quality female coaches, like my friend here, Kelly. She's a goalkeeper trainer for us, and when Andy's out, who's our head goalkeeper trainer, she takes over and does a phenomenal job. She's been with us since her senior year in high school, and so I think she has done a fabulous job. We are so lucky to have her, right?
Oh yeah, thank you.
So along with Kelly, we have other female coaches that you've probably seen throughout the day, and all of them are fabulous. I wouldn't trade any of them for anything. So thank goodness for more females. Hooah!
Oh yeah.
ODP female coaches, you rock!